Hi guys, welcome to Full Time Devils. I'm at Mckola outside the London Stadium where Manchester United have lost yet again. We have lost 2-0 today thanks to goals from Yarmolenko and Cresswell. Cresswell's free kick was absolutely fantastic in the second half and Yarmolenko's finish wasn't too bad as well, but United invited the pressure on them. And from the start of the game, from before the game kicked off, I had a bad feeling about this one. From when I saw the team selection and I saw that we didn't really have much in terms of going forward. We had Rashford, who's clearly out of form. We had Danny James, who's started the season all right. And then on the other side, we had Andreas Pereira. And Andreas Pereira's, I was going to say his form's been inconsistent, but with Andreas Pereira, he'll have glimpses. Like he had a glimpse today, 2 glimpses when he created opportunities. One of them for Juan Mata, that Juan Mata should have scored in the second half, which would have made it 1-1. But besides those glimpses, he very rarely does anything, and you find him hiding in games, and we need more from our players. Marcus Rashford today, first half poor, wasn't running, wasn't moving. Second half, he looked very good, and then guess what? He goes off injured. Danny James struggled to get into the game today. And I felt that all came from our midfield. It all came from our midfield, and that was the problem I had with our team selection at the start of the game. That midfield is not good enough. You should never start McTominay and Matic. That altogether is too slow. I'd rather see McTominay starting than Matic, but you should never start both of them together. And today, the game was crying out for Fred. Now, Fred come on, and he did give the ball away a few times. But there were also times when I looked at it and I thought, that was what we needed in the first half. Someone to pass the ball through the lines, bring the ball through the lines, win the ball, move, win the ball, move. Matic does not move enough. He gets called static online, and that's for a reason. He doesn't move enough now. I know he's getting older, but just don't play him. If we're going to be dropping points left, right and centre this season, why not go with Jimmy Garner? What have we got to lose this season? Really, what have we got to lose? We've got nothing to gain by playing Nemanja Matic in midfield. It makes no sense to me. And then, in defence today, Ashley Young didn't have the best of games and just kept inviting pressure on himself, passing the ball out, goes to a West Ham player. Passing the ball out, goes to a West Ham player. We were so poor with the ball, and we were lucky in the first half that actually West Ham gave the ball back to us quite a lot. But just before the break, they got that goal, and I was thinking to myself, come on, United, get to half-time 0-0, make some changes. Get to half-time 0-0, make some changes. We went down 1-0 before half-time and still didn't make any changes. And it was a real sense of frustration for United fans because we pretty much all knew during the game that we needed a change at half-time. We needed something different. The only time we then made a change after that was when we were forced to because Rashford was injured. Now, what did I say before the season started? And I know I'm not the only one to say it because loads of United fans said it. Herrera's gone, Lukaku's gone, Fellaini went in January, Alexis Sanchez gone. We didn't replace anybody. I was told we did. No, you don't have to replace them. They're nothing. I know I don't care that they're gone, but we had to replace them. And now, I thought this would happen in December, January, when the fixtures come piling up and injuries start piling up. But 6 games into the season, we are already without all of our strikers. Mason Greenwood and Martial weren't here today. Were they injured? Well, I know Martial's injured. Was Mason injured? And then Rashford, injured today. It looked like a hamstring. So if that's his hamstring gone, he's gone for the next few games as well. Who are we going to play up top against Arsenal if Martial's not fit? So it's really frustrating to be watching this side and see the players on the pitch make mistakes that you can see coming. Like Dave was saying in his Fancam, not enough footballing intelligence, not enough game management. He mentions the corners, Jesse and Angel doing a short corner. Sorry, Jesse and Ashley Young doing a short corner when we had Maguire and Lindelof coming into the box. You're just wasting everyone's time and it's frustrating. It's annoying. It's to be expected because I expected us to drop points today. But also I expect us to be inconsistent. But what I do expect is a level of performance, and I felt like that level of performance weren't there. I also asked a few people during fan cams regarding Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and I don't think Ole should be under pressure for his job at all at this moment in time. The board should be under pressure because of the fact they didn't back him. They've failed to back a lot of managers, and Ole was just another one of those this summer. But regarding Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, I've seen a change in him from when he was permanent manager and when he was caretaker manager. Since he's become permanent manager, I feel like he's got scared that he's actually could lose a job. And he's gone into his shell a little bit. We're playing 4-2-3-1. We're not playing a 4-3-3. We're not really playing very attacking. He's playing Matic over James Garner or Fred. Like, just grab it by the ball by the horns a little bit. Let's go for this. Because at the moment, a lot of the football seems very similar to the football we played under Mourinho now. We've gone back to that slow side to side. And that starts with who you play in the midfield. But also, we're kind of just letting games go by. And I imagine the players after a lot of our games are sitting in the changing room like, I wish I would have done this, or I wish I would have done that, or I wish we did this. Fucking do it on the pitch. Because every game feels like a missed opportunity. Every game feels like tactically it just passes us by. And we need to change that. We haven't had an away win since March in Paris. That's not good enough, and that's something Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has to address. But the facts are, if we don't get results, Ollie's not going to get the transfer window he needs. Ollie's not going to get the transfer windows he needs. So he needs to, too, get results. And to get results, you need to play your best team and not Nemanja Matic in midfield. That's not the only problem here today, by the way. I feel like I'm being a bit harsh on Nemanja Matic, but ultimately it was a big part of the way we played and how slow we were through the middle. Frustrated, man. I'm really frustrated. Fancams are coming your way as well. So make sure you're keeping it locked for them. But what makes it more frustrating is I arrived here, saw the team news, and I thought, we're not winning. We're not winning. Half time, unless we change things, we're not winning this game. We didn't make any changes until Rashford got injured. It's mind-boggling. It's nuts. Just play the youth, man. Just put them all out there. Let's go for it. What have we got to lose? Because this clearly isn't working. And the likes of Matic in midfield clearly isn't working. Ashley Young at fullback clearly isn't working. Get Brandon Williams or someone in, man, because let's just go for it. Let's just actually say we're going to play the youth. Fuck it, all of them in every single position. We've lost here again. We haven't won here in 3 games against West Ham United. And these are the kind of teams we feel that are going to be in and around us in the league. Leicester, Wolves, fucking West Ham, Watford. Frustrating, guys. Frustrating. That's the main word. I've said that word about 100 times. Nick's probably going to put a count on the screen or something like that. Guys, get subscribing, get liking, get commenting, get sharing. Keep it locked to Full Time Devils. Fan cams are coming your way. We got much more coming during the week as well, so keep it locked for that. And Rochdale next. Thank God it's at home. Or could prove being wrong with that one, but thank God it's at home.